Guys, this is Sandra Ayon, your home care provider. Okay. Thank you very much for subscribing, you guys. We're up at 850. I'm pre-recording this. I'm also probably going to get really hot in here because I just found out I got to do my air conditioning on this car, which I think is like 20 bucks or whatever. But I want to thank you guys for subscribing. Get me up there. Get me up to 1,000 subscribers, you guys, because I just found out some new information and I don't like it, okay? I do not like it because we're already losing a lot, but the rules are the rules and we have to abide by them. I'm going to turn this off because I need you guys to hear this. This video is in regards to overtime, okay? If you get, let's say 260 hours a month for your recipient, then that would automatically tell you, because a regular work week is 40 hours, that would automatically tell you that you have 160 hours of regular time and you have 100 hours of overtime. Overtime calculated in different places is time and a half. So, for example, in Orange County, the minimum wage for a home care provider there is $12 versus, yeah, you can go around. Us, we get paid, so their overtime would be $18 versus LA County, where we get 160, I'm sorry, forgive me. We get $12.60 an hour. Our overtime here in LA County is $18.90. So if we work 2 hours, Orange County would be, what, 36 bucks? And I would make here in LA County 37.80. So it's quite a difference. I know up in the South Bay, and I gotta open this window a little bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna turn this on because it's hot. I think they're getting 13, I'm not sure, but everybody's different. Okay, so basically what I wanted to emphasize for people, providers that are receiving more than 160 hours, be extremely careful when you do your overtime. Be extremely careful that if you get 260 hours a month, that you claim in regular time 160, and you do not go over 100 hours in overtime for the entire month. This is going to cost, sorry, I'm like stuttering, right? This is going to cause a loss. Every month, we lose overtime that I have calculated. We lose overtime in 2 weeks, every month, every single month. I shorten that by teaching you how to allocate and distribute your hours to your recipient so that you would only lose overtime in 1 week versus 2 weeks. Now you're going to ask me, well, how do you figure we lose overtime? Well, we lose overtime because work week 1, it starts on Sunday and ends on Saturday. Well, I'm just going to do a full work week. Let's say that's 60 hours. Let's see here. 260 divided by 4. 24. 24 son 26, son 24, sobran 20, 24. Oh, come on, Sandra. My head hurts. 24 son 40, 45. Okay, so you're allowed to work 45 hours a week if you work 260 hours a month. 45, is that correct? Crap. I'm sorry. We have 260, and then we divide it by 4. That's 26, so that would be 6. I'm wrong. See, I'm wrong, and that's why. And then we have 2 left, and that's 5. So that's 20. Okay, great. See, I knew I was wrong. So when I divide 260 hours by 4 weeks in a month, which is what the system does, you get to work 65 hours a week. 65 hours a week. That means 40 hours of regular time and 25 hours of overtime. Okay? So work week 1 starts on Sunday and it ends on Saturday. Sunday is the first, and that's the example I'm going to use because I'm calculating in my head. Okay? So work week 1 for the first timesheet of the month, we have 3, because from the 1st to the 7th, that would be work week 1. And then from the 8th to the 14th, that would be work week 2. So we're going to do 65 hours on work week 1, 65 hours on work week 2. Okay? There is your 40 hours for 1 week and your 25 hours of overtime for the second week. Then on work week 2, there is your 40 hours of regular time and then your 25 hours of overtime. Now you have 50 hours of overtime already. So then we have the 15th, which is on work week 3. Work week 3 rolls over to your second timesheet of work week 1. Okay? In claimed hours. So if we put 10 hours on the 15th, which would mean that our first timesheet is going to be for that 65, that's 120, 140 is going to be our first timesheet, and we're allowed to work 260 a month, okay? We are going to subtract 140 from 260, which is going to leave us 120. Okay? The 10 hours that are going to roll over as claimed hours to your second timesheet of the month is going to have 10 hours claimed hours, which means that you're only allowed to work 55 hours, crossing out the Sunday of rolled hours 10. From Monday through Saturday, you can work 55 hours because 55 hours plus the claimed hours is the 65 allowed. That week there, the third work week of the first timesheet and the first work week of the second timesheet is the same work week, you guys. That's why the hours roll over as claimed. I hope you guys can understand that. But now you have 25 hours, again, of overtime. So on work week 2, because it's a full work week, you are going to work another 65 hours. Because 10 of those hours on work week 1 are claimed. Even though they're paid, they have to be considered as part of the work week hours allowed per week. But they are only going to pay you for 55. So 55 in work week 1 plus 65 in work week 2. 70, son 70 más 50. That's your 120 that you are allowed to claim for your second half of the month. So work week 3 of the second half You have to decide. And that's why I'm upset. So, international border, 500 feet. No, I want to go to Mexico. Oh, okay. Sorry. Going to TJ. I need cigarettes. But I just got off the phone with some ladies in an office, and we have rights as providers, and we are supposed to be treated with kindness, respect is what we're supposed to be treated with. And I love my people down there. God, dude, follow the... Oh, this was supposed to be quicker. Please pay attention to your overtime. If you work 260 hours a month, 160 hours of that is regular time. 100 hours of that is overtime. Do not go over your overtime hours allowed per month, because you will get a violation. Even if it's by 1 minute, you will get a violation. And that's what makes me angry. The system is the one that does it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for... I'm such a crybaby, you know? I cry because I'm emotional, and I'm so buried into... Wow, I guess this is the wall they're building. I'm so buried into helping you guys. That's why I get so angry and pardon the phrase, why is there so many people here? I get angry and pissed off, and that's the phrase I want you to forgive me on. But since I don't have anything else, actually I do have quite a bit of things going on. I love you guys. I love you, I love you, I love you. Keep subscribing, share, comment, like, call me. It's hot in here. Do you guys want to see the border? Oh, here, I can turn the camera around, I think. No, I can't. Look at the border. Look at all these damn people. I wonder if they're all here for cigarettes. I don't think so. Well, before this thing gets cut off, you got like 10 lanes and 2, 4. I should probably go over there. It says it's open. Let me go that way. Oh, punch buggy. Who am I going to punch? Uh-oh. It says open. Why isn't anyone going through them? All right. I love you guys. Gotta go. 562-281-3219. Let me put my glasses on. They got cones on there. That's why. Crap. They're not going to let me through. Because you know how Mexicans are. Bye.